Hey, it's Bradley J, and welcome to my live stream for May. So last month I made a bit of a doo-doo and I set the stream to private. So here I was talking to myself for 20 minutes and wondering where everyone was. Well, yeah, I'm messed up. So hopefully this time I see we have 4 people in with us. So already much better than last time. How you all doing? Who have we got with us tonight? Hmm. I don't think there's actually a way of me seeing who's there. Can you all hear me okay? Someone say something in the chat, please. Okay. All right. So I think what we'll do is let's get straight on with the film review open challenge. And this will be for June's selection. Of course, last month, The Shining was picked for May. Have some news on that, but I will get to that momentarily. But let's open up the next one. So we can hear you. Cool. Okay, good. It's good that I'm not here on my own. Thank you very much, Mallow. Right. So this is the selection. So for those who haven't been here before, I have a list. There are 90 films on the list this time. I did have an additional added this month, so we're still at 90. And my wife picks a number at random. I don't know what this number is, so I don't know what the film is. She never gets to see the list, so therefore she can't pick her own one. I'm following up a post-it note. It's very sticky. And the number is, oh my God, I can't read it. Ah, there we go. 2. Number 2. Looks like a 6 in the reverse, but yes, number 2. All right. Okay, so let's have a look. Excuse me one moment. I am live now. There we go. Right. The reason, yeah, you're funny. I don't know if you actually mean that or going with that. So the reason that I've just sort of sent a message there, it's quite important, is to do with The Shining. I am looking to do a collab with someone, with a YouTuber called Noah who runs NTD Films. And we are looking to do a double collaboration, much like my Avengers Infinity War one with Chris Murphy. This one, there he is. He's in the chat. NTD Films. Hi, how's it going? He's from Canada, and he has some very good points of view. We had a bit of a back and forth on a couple of reviews he's done, and yeah, I like his style, so it's going to be really good. Okay. Oh wow. Goodness me, 6 in chat. Hi Chris. Yes. Okay. You can always watch the post update, but thank you very much for coming in. Hi, Mrs. Mallow as well. So yes, NTD Films. No, we are going to do a joint collab. So we're going to review The Shining on my channel, and then we are going to review the sequel, Doctor Sleep, on his channel. That way, we're both helping each other out. It's the first time I've actually got to see Doctor Sleep. I've seen The Shining a few times, but it's the first time I've seen Doctor Sleep. I won't give away my opinions now, but yeah, look out for the review on his channel as well as mine. Yes, absolutely. I do have some opinions, especially on Doctor Sleep. Like I said, it's one that I have seen before. But anyway, let's have a look and see what I'm going to be reviewing for June, shall we? So number 2 was selected. It's white writing on yellow. It's comedy. It's another Jack Nicholson one. June selection is Mars Attacks. Yes, that's one I've seen quite a few as well. That's a hell of a cast in Mars Attacks. I will make sure that I link to NTD Films when the review goes up, I'm going to be posting it all over my socials anyway. And I will make sure that I embed a link into the Shining review to go straight to Doctor Sleep. Yes, Mars Attacks. I remember it being quite a good film, quite cheesy, but I think it's going to be an interesting one to review. Certainly, Mars Attacks. Wondering, is that appropriate for the kids? Probably not. I think it'd probably freak them out. So that's one I get to see either on my own or with Jack. And now need to know how I watch that. Now, normally what I do here, if I haven't seen the film, is I'll watch a trailer and get a reaction. I've seen Mars Attacks several times, so I don't need to see a trailer for that one. Cool. All right. Well, that's good because there are some stinkers on this list. They really are. One of the ones I don't ever want to do is Holmes and Watson, for example. If I'm thinking of all the films on this list, which one do I not want to do the most? That's the one that stands out. It's Holmes and Watson. I know one day I'm going to have to do it, but not today, not this month, not May, not June. Hooray! All right, so let's talk about what a hell of a month April's been, as well as May now. I think so, Chris. Yeah, I think it would have been sort of secondary school. I know it was called college, but it's secondary school. One I can't remember watching it there, but yeah, I know I've seen it a few. I know I've seen it a few times. Right. So an interesting thing happened this month. Earlier in the month, I was about 295 subscribers, and I said, "Hey, can we push this up to 300 by May 1st? And then what can I do to celebrate that if I do that by the live stream?" And it didn't look good. I actually sort of went down one subscriber, and then something weird happened. One of my old videos has suddenly started getting hundreds of views a day. I think at the last time I looked, it had something like 800 or 900 views in the last 48 hours. And as a result, my subscriber count has gone up by about 10, 11, 12. I think it's at 307. Did I get drunk? What, in secondary school? Did we get drunk in secondary school? No, we didn't. What kind of backwards secondary school did you go to, Mallow? Anyway. So, yes, so my subscriber count is up to about 307. It's down to one video that suddenly got a huge amount of views, and it's my impression of Freddy Fazbear doing the laughter. The story behind that 16-second video, something like that. It's a really short video. I was actually going in looking for a job. This was before I joined my current job. So in the video, you see me in a shirt and tie. Well, yeah, basically. And I was in a really echoey subway nearby, and I thought, you know what? I'll just record this, just put it up there, do a random short video. I do those occasionally. That's what TikTok is for now. Which, by the way, I joined TikTok as well. I haven't done much with it yet, so I'm not advertising it, but yeah, I am there. But yeah, this is a video I put up and it was comfortable, and now it's got over 3,000 views. How many? It's so quick. Look, I know it's rude. I shouldn't be looking at my phone while on a live stream, but I'm curious. $4,600 views. What on earth? It's now my 6th most viewed video, which is just crazy. What would you consider the extra subs you got on the back of that video? I can actually look that up using YouTube stats. The analytics on YouTube are really cool, and the nerd in me likes to look at that. A B? Did you get yourself cut off there? Anyway, not important. So I've got a lot of new subscribers, which is cool. I'm wondering if I what I can do to try and take advantage of the new subscribers. I mean, obviously, I keep doing what I do. Oh, I see. Yes, you wanted me to say a special word, right? I'm sure that me saying that was a special word would be, yeah. For those who, there's probably some people who are lost now watching this. So, um, I did a review recently for a very special one because it was my best friend who's in the chat here trying to get me to say bonus, and it's a inside gag, and I actually slipped it into the review as well. So if you've ever watched um the Flight of the Navigator review. I don't know if you've seen that one yet. I know, Chris, you really were looking forward to seeing that review. I hope you did get to see it and hope you enjoyed it. But if you ever wonder why suddenly bonus comes up out of nowhere, that's why. It's an inside gag. Yeah, so I keep getting sidetracked by the chat. I need to leave that alone if I can. But it was a fantastic, yeah. Thank you. I do appreciate that. There's a lot of love in that review. Right, so April. I'm going to go into a sort of personal thing. There was a family illness I mentioned in January, and there's no easy way of saying this. It's not got better. It's actually got a lot worse. So what I'm hoping is that May 17th, as long as nothing really bad goes wrong, I can travel across the country, spend a couple of days with my family over there, and that I'll get to see them. I haven't seen them in over a year, and it's been quite tough. And I'm just trying to sort of hold it together right now. Um, but yeah, that was pretty devastating. Also, this month I've gone back to work, so my output has been a lot less. For example, I put up a very short video yesterday, Bradley's Lego Family. That was an idea that came to me on Thursday afternoon. I made it Thursday evening, published it Friday afternoon, and that's why it's so short. But I didn't want to rush anything, and then that idea, which was really simple, came to me. So thought, you know what, I'll do that. And it's also a way of showing my son, because he had a project like this for his Cubs group, and I wanted to show him that this is the kind of thing that we're looking for you to do. Anyway, what's this now? Yeah. Thank you. Thanks, Noah. I'm now part timer. Yeah. Well, I wish I could do this full time. I really do, because I love doing this. All right, Chris. Well, thank you very much for coming, and I'll see you in the post update. Well, you'll see me. I won't see you because I will have moved on. Okay, so as a result, I am bending my rules ever so slightly. In May, I will be doing another film off of the list, but I'm hand picking it. It's for that family member. So, as well as The Shining and Doctor Sleep, I'm also going to be reviewing Rear Window, which is I think it's a Hitchcock film, a classic. I've not seen a trailer for that. I could do a trailer reaction on that one if you really wanted to see that. But yeah, Rear Window, which I can only think of the Simpsons version where Bart's got a telescope and he thinks Flanders has murdered Maud, kind of foreshadowing, but no, not really. Rear Window is a fantastic film. Yes, please. All right. Well, let me put some headphones on then, and we'll have a look at the trailer, because I've not seen it before. It is considered a classic. It is something that family member wanted me to look at, and honestly, I'm going to do that for him. And if anyone has an issue with me picking a film myself, hand picking one, basically my list, my rules, right? There are extenuating circumstances. So, Rear Window trailer, 1954. All right, so a quick look at this one. Poxy adverts. Hitchcock has a big opinion of himself, doesn't he? Okay, that makes sense why he has cameras. Trailers are so different back then to here. This is 1954. It almost looks like the opening to the film with the narrator over the top of it. I also get the feeling if they remade this nowadays, there would be nudity in it because, peeping Tom and all that. It's one of those ones that, yeah. Get myself a drink. Yeah. Actually, modern day, they'd have like Netflix or whatever, so this wouldn't be a thing. The suspense masterpiece. Oh my goodness, he's so the screamer. He's so full of himself. I mean, I get it. He's a great director, but man, don't have to brag. That's like the third or fourth time his name's been mentioned in this 2.5 minute clip. Dear me. Is that the gag that allegedly predicted the date of Prince Philip's passing? I don't understand. Can you give me a bit more context on that one before I get deep? Well, I can't get demonetized. I don't have ads. Nah. Hey, this could sponsored by Pepsi Max. Man, I wish I was sponsored by Pepsi Max. That is one of my sort of dream career goals. That and being a Pixar film. That would be so cool. Of course, if Coca-Cola want to get in there first, then I'm drinking Coke Zero. It depends who. All right, so I'm also going to be, as well as May doing those 3 reviews, I'm also going to be taking a week off. This will be the week that I'm sort of heading down to see my family. So the week of the 17th. So I will not be putting up a video that week for the 21st. That still gives me 3 videos for this month. One of them will be The Shining. One of them will be Rear Window, and one of them will be, you know what? I don't know, but but I had an idea, and I've started scripting something because I've been really into Line of Duty recently. Not the latest series, please don't spoil the latest series. No, I think that. Yeah, I see. Yeah, I read somewhere that he predicted the date of the death in the scene you mentioned in The Simpsons. Apparently, it was only shown once, and there were no copies. Yeah, I don't believe that for a second. The Simpsons have amazingly got so many things actually right. Some of them are a bit of a stretch, as in, oh, they predicted iPods. No, they didn't. They didn't. They predicted President Trump. That was a throwaway gag, and they predicted it. So, yeah. Anyway, so Line of Duty. I really got into that recently. For those who don't know what Line of Duty is, it is a British cop show, essentially, set in an anti-corruption squad. So they're trying to go after bent coppers, as they keep saying. It's really well written. The action's fantastic. The acting's great. It is so good. If you get a chance, I recommend it. They have so many episodes. Yeah, I mean, they must. They must. The Simpsons have. I'm watching The Simpsons with my kids now, and we are. I can't remember what season we're up to now. 20 something, and 30 something is the last one. I think 31. They're coming into 32 now. I'll talk about that in a second because I have some thoughts on the yeah, absolutely. Um, yeah, so Line of Duty. One of the things that is really good is how realistic everything looks as far as um, you can't go in unless you've done a risk assessment, and the admin that's involved. It all looks really realistic, but at the same time, not boring. And I thought to myself, I saw there's a sport relief version where Lee Mack is in it, and of course, Lee Mack is really funny, and it's a very funny take on it using the actual cast. I thought, you know what, I've made a police detective when I did my Who and Done It series, and I thought, well, why can't he interrogate someone in that line? And I did. I started writing down a couple of gags, and if I can string it all together, I reckon there's a 5 minute short there of John Who as a one-off interrogating someone, and the gag at the end for what they're going to charge with, I'm quite proud of. It's a properly bad dad joke, but I'm really proud of it. So I'm looking to work on that. Hopefully, I can get something like that done this month as well. Who? Yes, John Who. I've made that joke already. Right, I will go into a quick one on The Simpsons on voice acting since it's something I'm aware of. So a while ago, Hank Azaria said he'd stop voicing Apu. Okay, and Apu was basically written off really quietly. Um, and it looks like they've sort of recast a couple of characters. I think Dr. Hibbert is now going to be um, recast, and I think Carl's being recast. I believe Kevin Michael Richardson is now going to voice them, and I have no issue with that. I don't get why people do. My question though is why could they not have hired someone new to voice Apu? If the issue was about hiring people of the same ethnic background to voice the character, you could quite easily have hired an Indian voice actor to do the voice of Apu, and maybe even a couple of the kids if you wanted to do various parts. You could even have a couple more ethnic characters in The Simpsons to show a bit more diversity so that you don't just have the Indian stereotype. I think it's a missed opportunity. I know The Simpsons is 32 seasons in, and at this point, I don't know how much they care about trying to break the mold anymore. But I really feel because Apu is such a long-standing character. He was there since season one, and I'll be honest, in the most recent seasons, like I do kind of miss the guy. And if you have a problem with a white actor playing him, hire an Indian actor. It's it's not the worst thing, is it? I know things have changed so much since The Simpsons first came out. You could have people of different races voicing different ones. It's something I've never thought of doing myself. I don't want to put on a bad accent and do a different ethnic background. It's one, I'm not good enough, and two, especially in the climate at the moment, it's going to be in poor taste. Welsh is different, so I have no problem doing that, and I think UK accents are fine, even American ones possibly. But yeah, does that mean an American can't voice a British person now? No, I don't think that's the case. Let's have a look. All right. Well, thank you very much for joining us, Noah. Yes, I see you're off to go finish watching The Shining. Yes, absolutely. Enjoy. It is a really good film. Spoilers. That's just me on my soapbox as far as voice acting is concerned. It is something I'm passionate about and something I don't usually get to express my opinion about. And something that if I put it in a tweet, someone's going to take it the wrong way because every time I tweet something like that, someone takes it the wrong way. And that's a shame. So I keep my tweets banal. Yeah. All right. So before I leave for tonight, because my wife and I are going to watch a film. I don't know which one yet. It's either going to be Promising Young Woman, which looks promising, or it's going to be oh, what is it? It's on Prime. It's about time at Palm Springs. That's the one. It depends what mood we're in. If something serious or something light-hearted. So we'll decide when we get there. But we're going to watch one of those. You're married to a promising young woman. You're just saying that because she's in the chat. I agree, but you know, you're just saying that because she's in the chat. Yeah. So before I go, is any other questions or comments? We'll give it a minute. We'll see. All right. Goodness me, 308. I've got a new subscriber while on the stream. Just yeah. Right. Does that mean an American can't voice a British person now? I don't think so. I think it's different. I think it's more ethnic backgrounds as opposed to. I think it's more racial. Let's just say that it's more racial. A white guy voicing a black guy, not in good taste anymore, which I get. Just said one of my videos has 46,000 views. Yes, they do. In fact, I think two of them are close to that. This is not me bragging. Yeah, 46,000. Gerald Robotnik's speech and diary, and story of the Welsh flag. One of my proudest videos, I must say, 45,000. So they're very, very close to each other. Also, I genuinely am stumped sometimes as to A, what goes viral, and B, how many people watch it. Yeah. Yeah, I currently have 4 videos over 10k, but if my Freddy impression keeps going, then it's gonna overtake the time I did a Welsh accent, which also has over 5,000. So I don't know. I set myself a target when I was doing the social media training. I set myself a year-long target. By sort of mid-March next year, I wanted to get to 400. At this rate, I'm going to blast that away, which is awesome. But also, is the Freddy thing going to die off? And how do I take advantage of that? Do I do something else Five Nights at Freddy's related? I could. I might. So I am going to go now. So I want to thank everyone for joining in the chat, sending your comments, sending your questions. I hope you can join me again next month. In the meantime, thank you very much for watching. If you're watching this on the post upload, please, if you're not already, give me a subscribe. We seem to have an influx of subscribers. Why not join the flow, join the crew? Right. Thank you very much. I'm going to leave now. Goodbye.